Now, this one is, for me, is regarding fan culture when it comes to football here in Nigeria. And I mean, it leads me to one of your tweets that you put out. It generated also, so many comments. It's about, filling stadiums here in Nigeria, and you made use of the Unicon Stadium, the MJ Mobolaji Johnson Arena, to be precise. It's a 5K capacity, right? You asked if Ikorodu City fill their home game, every home game at 1K per person, you have 95 million naira chest for the 19 home games. It is now the responsibility of the club to find those 5K paying fans that will come for every game. Can they do it? So more like you asked that question in the end. So 60K, maybe that's over 40 comments as it stands. So we are here on the show now. You want to clarify why you put that out? Do we have a fan culture to fill a 5K capacity stadium? And I mean, it's not a church. You only do that when it comes to church events, but this is football. Do we love football that much to fill up a stadium? Last time we filled up a stadium, which I was there, it was scandalous.
Yeah, in every stadium.
The Abuja said we failed to qualify for the World Cup.
Were you in Abuja that day?
Yes, it was filled to the brim where the Super Eagles failed. One game. Thomas Partey was also in goal, your favorite goalkeeper.
Now Thunder, I go fire you for that place where you did.
That was the last time we filled the stadium to the brim. But back to your tweet.
His family member in my estate too. They always look at me with this eye of, if Fufi beats this boy.
So what's the whole idea of that tweet? What inspired you to?
Let me ask you a question. Was that tweet that you saw, was it a wrong tweet?
No, I don't think it's wrong. This is just you train out an idea, a solution, and how.
First off, I was doing free consultancy on social media, and then some people were still bashing me on it. And then there is this aura of negativity that follows any football comment that you make, where you try to make sense. And if you look at it, I was asking questions. I said the only consider is 5K, right? Because I don't know the current capacity, but I've been hearing between when it was first made, Onikon was said to be 10,000.
Yeah,
and people keep going back to that post. But that stadium that is 10,000 have been redesigned, have been adjusted. And I remember they were saying they shrink the size and all that. So I put my own position on 5K. First off, this tweet was not about Unicon Stadium. Like, how it eludes people who wants to argue still beat me. This tweet could have been used to measure Kano Pillars, Rangers, Aqua United. There are 20 clubs in the Premier League. When the season ended, they complained that the system of dispensing money is not good. That the winner got 250 million, and then from second to 20th place got only 20 million each. 20 million, 10 million to start, and then later another 10 million. So it doesn't make sense. And I'm thinking out of the box. I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's agree that this PDP share the money. It's not working. What then will you do to make money? So I sat down and I said, okay, let me go to the barest minimum. Remember that Onicon does not charge 1,000 for all seats. There are seats in Onicon that people pay 3,000 for. Sporting Lagos game. Why not in the NPFL even? And I've been to Onicon to watch. I watched Ikorodu City Eyimba, Ikorodu City Kano Pillars. I've watched quite a few games, and in all the times that I've gone, I'm a journalist. I could get accreditation. I always say, they even send me, would you want to have an accreditation? Sometimes when I say I'm coming from, I say, don't worry, we'll give you. I say, no, I don't want free pass. I want to pay and watch. I'm coming with my children, or I'm coming with anybody. Now, at every given time, I've paid 3,000 to watch match in Onicon. I've paid 5,000 to watch match in Onicon and all that. And I also saw the Trust-Econ game where they made over 50 million naira in gate tickets because of how the ticket was sold. 30,000, 50,000, 75,000, And it's my friend that organized it. It's not like I didn't know. I'm involved in it. We did the broadcast, the streaming of that game. You were on commentary due to Joy. And I just sat down that day and I said, you know what? This one people are complaining there's no money. I see fans in Kano Pillar Stadium. I saw how Rangers, that game where Rangers and Eyimba played at the game they end. Yeah. Right? That season that Rangers won the league title. I saw a full house. In my head, as I'm watching that thing, I'm counting the money. That's the way when we see views on YouTube, we count money like, oh man, if you just put out the content and you get 1 million views, that's something, you get about $1,000, right? So that's the way I count it. And I said, if these clubs do the marketing, because what those pictures and videos have shown is that there are fans who will come to the stadium. Now,
How do we get to those fans?
Create the engagement, right? The engagement. I am in Nigeria. I was born in 1977. Till this very day, my father died 1979. Till this very day, I still get happy birthday messages from Arsenal. Till this day. Arsenal knows that my twin brother have died, but they still send me birthday messages to this very day. So I was saying, create a database. And let me give you a backstory to this. My mechanic came to me and wanted a loan. I told him, I do not have this money you're looking for. I gifted him my car, my old car. So take this car, sell it or whatever, and I don't have money. But somehow he said he's not going to sell it, that he's going to fix it, he's going to do all this, and he will drive it. I can't sell it. So I not called him. I said, come, why are you looking for loan? You're running a mechanic business, you have boys and things are hard. I said, okay, I agree. Things are hard for everybody. So I said, let's do a little work. Let me do a little consultancy for free for you. Everybody that comes here, go get a computer or a iPad or even on your phone. Create a database. Everybody that comes here, let them give you their name. Take their account number, the product, then the person's date of birth and month. No, forget the year. Just put it there. Tell them, say, yeah, they create a database for our customer.
Yeah.
Now, when a person comes in, now you know the oil you put, the synthetic oil, what type of oil you put in your car. Measure it in your head. Ask the person questions like, you use your car every day to go to work? How do you use your car? And all that. He doesn't even know where I'm going to, but he was taking notes. He was listening with rapt attention. I said, when you do that, every time somebody comes here, things you must do. When they have done 3 months, 90 days of using their car, send them a message that the last time you serviced your car was 90 days. By, any distance you're covering from here to here, if you're using this car every day, you're due for servicing by this time. But if you're not using it every day, you can still go on. You check your oil and see if it has thin, if it has darkened, and then you cannot come for servicing. People want to know that you care about them so much that you put in extra effort. I say if you do that, you have more customers coming here. You have more people, because some people just drive into any lube that they see and change their oil. But if you do that, they will know that there's a personal relationship. Same thing I did with my barber. I said, come, anybody that comes here to cut their hair, put it in your database. Get one of your boys. Let him just be operating it. Send them messages that, Baba, now 1 week ago you cut your hair, or about now 2 weeks ago you cut your hair. You don't come cut your hair again. Are they available? You want home service, or you want to come to the salon? Those little things would increase your customer inflow. Now let's take it to the NPFL clubs. I thought that the people that they have right now, force them to a situation whereby they will start buying online. Now, to buy a ticket online, you should have places where you fill your name, your address, your location in Lagos. Like all the local. It's an app you create, or probably a website. But an app is better, because what that does is they personalize the app. It's your club. So once they touch the app, it's your logo that is showing, and then they fill out their details. You have the back end. That's how you now start reaching them. You now start touching them. The most popular bet company in Nigeria is Bet Nigeria. They still spend millions of naira in promoting their brand. You know that people will go and bet in another bet company, and then when they win or lose, they'll tell you, Bet Nigeria cut my money. But nothing, they didn't, because that's the most popular one. That's the one they know. They're not the first. They came in after quite a lot of others. So my point is, you have to create an avenue that will make the customer come to you and you to go to the customer. But guess what? Most of the club people are saying, oh, Nigerian fans are not like that. Davido had the audacity to go 5 cities. You want to tell me that in every city of Nigeria everybody's listening to Davido? No, he's done his groundwork. He knows what he's doing, and he will get the stadium filled. If he can do it, singing the same song, repeating the same song, why can't you as a football club do it? You're offering 19 games. This is not free game. And I'm not saying do it for one season. Make it a culture. Arsenal Football Club have not won anything major in 20 years, but they have 100,000 people on their season ticket waiting lists. The ones where they so know the green die.
So how do you get there? How do you build that consistent fan culture?
In 2023, I was there. They have 368,000 people on their waiting list. How many people they fill their stadium? Now, the how is, first off, engage with the ones that are coming. People wants to feel important. Somebody reached out to me one time that, why do I like all the comments on my YouTube channel, even the ones that are insulting you, you are still clicking on like? I say, first off, for a person to insult me, he watched the video. The action of watching the video, it's supporting me. He's disagreeing with what I said, might not be nice, but he watched my video. I am grateful for it. A time is going to come when I'm not going to be able to do it, because like 1 million people, you can't do that. But you create a culture of making people know. And then the ones that come with kind comment, the ones that say I'm from South Africa, I'm from this, you add by replying them and telling them thank you. People want to know. I've seen many people write me and say, it's only your channel where I comment, and somebody, you are responding to me, you are liking it. That's the reason why I don't agree with everything you say, but because of that culture that your channel have, I would always be here and I invite my friends. Is that not good enough? So it's the same thing you need to do. People say stadiums are not safe. Nigerian stadium are safer than any other stadium in the world. Since I've been following football, no stadium, a couple of people say that as well. Say, no stadium in Nigeria have 10 people died once. In England, 96 people died in one day. 96 people. Do you know that that's an entire company? How many people did God use to create the world?
Yes, bro.
Yes. Yeah, a fan of Liverpool. Have you stopped following Liverpool? Have people stopped following Liverpool? You know what it means for 96 people to die in one day? 96 people. How many people died for Titanic? In one day, they get up, they go watch football match. That's the end. Has that stopped the English league? Stadium have collapsed in some countries. Ultras, do you want to go to a stadium? The Italian ultras, the socials that are lighting fire. How many times the derby, what's it called, Bombonera in Argentina? You know how many times they beat people? But it doesn't change anything. So when people give those excuses, it's just the fact that the clubs have refused to connect with the fans. That's also the same reason why fans attack referees, attack people, because they know that they are coming here on their own. They are not with the club per se. They are just on their own, so they can do anything. If you start, when Arsenal was not winning, the club had a meeting with the fans. How do you organize a meeting with fans of over 60,000? You have to explain. See where will they go? See what's happening. The judge says, I will leave America and I'll come and stay in London. That was pleasing enough for the fans. People who had already agreed that let's stop going to stadium, they start coming to stadium again. Arsenal have not won anything since that time, but they still coming and they still support. If you know that it is business, you would engage. Do you know how many people who are, I'm a fan of your channel, I'm subscribed to your channel, they will not screen grab me and send to me, my children have not eaten, I need help. You send 10,000. I'm not saying that what they should do, but me, I'm doing it on a regular basis. I'm not someone that send me account to clarify money now. But basically, you know how we raise money for people. Because you're part of the. You know how many people. My wife got belly with the hospital. They'll send you video. You know how bad where somebody go send you your wife pregnant, almost naked on cloud, send you the picture. See where they. I'll call doctor. Like some people they say a fraud, but this is real. It's happening. We'll gather money. The one I know do. I'll call the Elevated TV family. We'll raise money. Give them. People went up my tribe. Don't name their PKS organ. Just because we contribute money, give them. You get the point. So you must do something. My mother said, "Who won't catch elephant or lion must use goat set trap." You're not going to want catch lion. You go use abaka, grasshopper, grasshopper now. Yeah. Grasshopper set trap. Lion will come there now. You understand? You see 95 million, possible more than that per season, which is more than what you get for even playing in the league. And you're spending between 600 million to 1 billion to prosecute the league, but you get a chance to get between 100 million plus extra just from the turnstile, from the gate. And then if you do that consistently, if you can prove that 5,000 people comes to my stadium every match day, you can walk up straight to Coca-Cola and tell them that, look, we want to give you the sole access to our match day entertainment, but you will give us this. You can be front face jerseys or sleeve sponsor, give us maybe $1 million or that, and then you sell water, mineral. If you can do your own snacks, come and sell. That's good numbers. And that's ambush marketing for Coca-Cola, because Coca-Cola can take over the whole league without even being the official sponsors of the league. These are some things that it's not going to happen overnight. Our target, first phase of our target is get monetized. Then the next phase was get to 50,000 subscribers. We started since 2017. We're just 22. We're celebrating like monkey we see banana. We're not there yet. But have we given up? I sat down and calculated how much we spent on this project since we started. It's 263 million naira now. 263 million naira now as at today, as at right now. Right? The last calculation we did. You were with me when we're buying 25,000 liter. 25 liter.
Yeah,
fuel
50. No, that's
25 liter.
Yeah,
is it 25 liter? 25,000. 25 liter.
25 liters.
But
No,
buy 25 liter every single day for over almost 3 years. If I explain that to people, they'll be like, they speak Greek. It was the hope that one day this YouTube will pay. So if you're running a club and you have the hope that one day we will be charging this, and that number that I use is conservative number, like everybody's paying flat 1,000. In most cases, the covered spaces are like 3,000, 5,000, and then plus the fact that you will sell water, you will sell drink.
How about affordability for some fans? Because people look at the situation of the country. Can
I like to slap you right now.
Can fans
I like to slap
because
you
I was
right
going through that comment. Some people commented on it and started to do the breakdown.
Okay, let's do the math.
Transportation, if you're coming from far and all that. Because at the end of the day, these fans in stadiums, I mean, you make reference to other clubs, Arsenal and the likes. Because at the end of the day, these fans are, should I say, rich people, because it's not easy to afford match day ticket and stuff like that, putting the whole cost together. So, in the area of affordability,
I've heard that argument so much. That argument is born out of you wanting. You be like those things I always say, that people wants to go to sleep as conductors and wake up the next morning as Dangote. You're thinking that this thing is going to happen once. You build a culture over time. Now me and you, they do live streaming of this channel. We go do, and only 3 people they watch. One Kalejaye, second one Precious, third one Siko. 3 of them. Now them they watch. All of them they inside the same office where me and you they do the live. 3 of us.
Yeah.
Kalejaye, our producer. Precious Omori, my co-founder. Siko, our creative director. 3 of them, and only them they watch. Even the other workers where they work with us, not they believe enough to watch. Today, if I do a 1 hour live and then if you read the message finish, I was still not there yet. A culture is not something you create overnight. It's something you do for a lifetime. What come about the idea of clubs changing, tweaking the design of their jersey every season so that you would buy? They are feeding on your ego. Who tell you say the jersey what I buy last season not good enough? But because your mates are having another one. If I have 10 people view my live today, tomorrow I'm going to still come back and do live. If tomorrow the people are 5, the next day I'm still going to come and do my live. Gradually it becomes a culture. When I was doing the morning show live every day, it became a culture, a part of people. When we stopped because of movement of house and change of studios and the rest, I know how many people who reached out to me and said, man, I've destroyed their money. Their money is incomplete without me. That's the same way when we left Brilla. When I left in the morning, Murphy left in the, you saw the comment. So you would create the culture over time. When I first started on radio, there were more people who hated me than those who liked me. Those who even liked me were just managing me. Then it got to a place people got addicted to me. People stopped me on the road, at the mall. They'll say, do that your intro. That thing what you do when you end the show. That thing you don't do. You can't say when do. Just one. Like I get paid by people to do it. But these were the same people who started over. What rubbish is he saying? Is this even broadcasting? That is how it is. Every product. When a musician releases a song newly, what do you hear? The music not even sweet. You not find like Informer one. Then you find yourself humming it. You find yourself. You think anybody really like to sing Kerewawa? But you know how many people sing it? Music where they even ban. But you see people singing it. What I am saying is, put in the work. There is the opportunity. Anybody who runs a club in Nigeria and tells me, oh, this is not possible, you are lazy, my brother. You are lazy. Now laziness they do you. Now work where you go do over time. It's not a job you just need to do today and you start having money. If you keep talking to people, I was in the House on the Rock when the idea of the experience started. Almost everybody said, Lagos Islander, it's not safe. Nobody can guarantee security for such an event. Over 100,000 people. Well, the first one, there were 350,000 people plus in that arena. Somebody pause for. Now area boy pick and come find security give, say somebody pause to follow monatic. You have to have enough faith in your idea and your dream to pursue it. Emmanuel, tell me, when you first came to my place November 2017, I said I want to learn how to be a football pundit and I pick you to follow you. First off, I was bleeding at the time. I had no business training anybody because I was dealing with depression. But the way you were insistent, I mean, you started from Twitter.
Yeah.
Did you know that by 2022, 2023, you become a commentator in the Nigerian League?
didn't see that coming.
You didn't see that coming. But today you're the biggest voice in the league. But you pursued it with your life, with all you've got. If I say, go to Continental Radio, you go meet Dembele Akazim and Bada Akintode Johnson. Go to Emmanuel Etim, you go there for free. Go to Debola in BBC, you go there for free. Today you get paid to just even appear for school program, you get paid for it. If you didn't put in the work, would that happen? The clubs needs to put in the work. Why are we doing YouTube every day? We do it. Sometimes we do it, we get more insults. You do the whole thing, pay all this money, fees, produce everybody. One full month, you're not going to get up to $100. Why don't we quit? Because we know that a day is coming where we're going to earn $100,000, $50,000 or more. That's what we're pursuing. Every business knows that there are challenges in front of them. But first off, you must meet them. For Lagos, let me use Lagos as an example. For this Lagos that we are in, Lagos Island is not the home of Ikorodu, but that's where their stadium is at. So first off, in your community, how many times they don't do community outreach, reach the people? If they've done, how many times they don't tell them, say, please, anyhow, when I go fit take come stadium, we go make 2 buses available. We'll pay for BRT buses. Mona come, but if you come, you buy your ticket too. I ran a club in this Onikon, the old Onikon Stadium. We were camped in Ajah. That's where our camp is, Babanawa Football Club. We went to buy a bus from Fidelity Bank. It was 2 million. They are former bus that they were using, diesel buses. When I got there, I asked the man that, but now 2 buses I see for there. Why not only one and I want sell for me? He said, well, now one we bid for the auction. I said, okay, can I pay for the other one? He said, well, that one is a bit older. For you know, I pay 1.5 million plus the 2 million for the other. I bought 2 buses. The one bus that I bought was more than enough for the team, backroom staff, and there'll be more space. Why did I buy that bus? We put it in Ajah, front of our camp. If you're a fan, you want to go and watch us, come. We go carry you reach Onikon, but when you reach Onikon, we'll not go drive in. You go pay. We go park for outside, you go pay. When we finish to enter that bus and come, people were paying. We ease their transportation. You must give something to get. At some point, you just announce the bus don't spoil. Even if the bus don't spoil, they have not gotten addicted to going to the stadium. They will find their way. It might be 100 people that you are carrying, and then you announce that there's no more bus. 50 people will come because of their loyalty and commitment. They are not addicted to it. It's addiction. Sports betting, anything you do, it's addiction. You've not gotten them addicted to it. They will find their way. You will lose 50 people. But those 50 people that are coming would also not bring me another 10. That's the way it works. And you're not going to win the league every season. So all those, if you're not winning the title, will follow you. Derby County don't win the league.
Because sometimes fans can be result oriented. You know, where result is not going your way.
If you're communicating with your fans, the reason why fans in Nigeria are result oriented is because we do not have a communication line. We don't. Well, again, Nigerians, and I'm sorry to say this, but I will say it, Nigerians are one of the most entitled people. We're like Americans. We copy Americans in a lot of ways. We are one of the most entitled people in this world. We think that we set up a football club. They're supposed to support us. Often people say all those shit now. Are they not supposed to come to the stadium? What are we going to do again for them to Arsenal say they send me newsletter every month. I did Nigeria. I don't think we're going to the stadium. Anything they do for Arsenal, I get newsletter. And I know a lot of people who are subscribed to that who are getting newsletter. Some people say and are bragging right. Say Arsenal they even communicate them, or Liverpool they communicate them, or Real Madrid or Barcelona they communicate them. People go born children, they go put blankets or Barcelona, Chelsea, post them online saying at the bed they are picking the sleep. When was the last time you see somebody do a bed spread of canopilas? We have not started. We've not pushed the envelope. We're still in the entitlement stage. What I'm saying is, if I run a club, I will go get a marketer. Your job is to fill the stadium. Tell me how many people you want on your team. What's your monthly budget? Your job is to make sure this stadium is filled up. When you drive the whole stretch of Third Mainland Bridge, you will see every street light pole. You will see one brand or the other. When was the last time you drove on any stretch of any road and you saw the banner of any NPFL club? Even in Aba, you won't see of Enyimba. You think you want people to come and you cannot communicate to them, you cannot reach out to them. So come on, stop now.
Which is why we like, Shooting Stars, they've started something they do every match, every home match is like they do a graphics where they put out the numbers of fans in the stadium, the ticketing, the attendee, how much they earn. I don't know how
they can be
consistent to the end of the season with that, but I think it's a good step as well.
Toby Adekpoju go either be NFL president one day or he go be sports minister one day. This thing doesn't sound like it makes sense now. You see that to be Adepoju. You can call him anything. You can say anything. He's got brains. He listens. Call him. Nah, Baba, I don't hear. You will look like it's not going to do. You see him doing it. That's a smart kid. A time is coming when those are the people that can run it. Was Tracy doing it before Toby? No. All of a sudden, Toby show up and he's doing it. The boss that Ikorodu, I don't say this man will fight me now. The boss that Ikorodu had last season, do they have it this season? No. So you just need to get the right people in place. The crowd will come. Even Jesus told his disciple, don't worry, the people will come.
Why some people believe this is not achievable, I think it is, but like you said, it's going to take a lot of work, a lot of communication with the fans.
Do you think
a lot of digging going into communities?
Toast and his team at Fans Tribe, do you know the amount of work that they put in to do their show every day? They were struggling like us at one point. Now their numbers were not good, but they were doing it every day. They have faith in their dream. Somebody should believe in their club enough to put in the work. If that's all you achieve, say, look, I did not win the league for my team, but when I work for this club within these 10 years, this is what I achieved. I've seen in this NPFL, a chairman of a club badmouthing the club every opportunity he gets. Oh, they don't call me, they don't carry me along when they take decision. They didn't tell me when they sack the coach. They didn't do this one. Like, what the fuck is this man? Why is this man working for this club? And you, why are you taking their money? I pay you big salary, and this is what you say. Who go follow you now? Can't they go follow this club? Do you understand? Those are some of the things. A league where the representative of a club is wearing Barcelona jersey to league congress. You never see that
Terrible.
one. You never see that one. Is that not demarketing?
Yeah.
Let's go to another topic.
I think that's where we call it a wrap on the show today. I mean, some really deep Monday motivation in the end. Have faith in your works and believe.
What did you just say? Motivation. I need to motivate people.
If
your poverty, your hunger, your bills, and your children, your family line history, no motivation. Not be me, and not be Felado to you. Aspire to perspire. No.
Just have faith in your work. Have faith in whatever you want to do, and just believe, like you said, believe it's going to work.
Before we go,
this is
did
very
you not
possible.
get tired of this work we're doing at some point?
Not some point. You
in the middle of the show, light go off.
You will get tired. You
when they show in the morning, you come from Ajegule to Aja, traffic under rain and shine, no salary, nothing. No, light will go off. Oh, hey, that's an internet don't finish. Oh, this one don't happen. No, but we kept going.
Yeah.
Right now, it now looks. Somebody told me the other day that wait, this your guys. They just work once a week, and at the end of the month, you are running around to pay them. I laugh. I say, what are the days where they come every day and they were not earning a dime? You think that's free work? You're not going to pay them for that. And the guy look at me and say, that's how you should look at it. Don't just look at today. Look at where the person is coming from. If it is possible, you think that the first time somebody saw Martin Everest, he thought that somebody can climb to the top. Thousands of people have climbed to the top of Martin Everest. I know that there are only 7 black people also. That number, but very lesser number of black people and only 1 or 2 Nigerians. But the thing is, at the end of the day, if another person fix the do Arsenal na business, Barcelona na business, Bayern Munich na business. Forget this football. It is first of all a business. They have board. They have people who sit back and say, "Hey, money don't they go? Where? What you go do? Take them." Do you know what it means to put your name on a waiting list for years? You know they get them, but you see they pay every year to keep you on the waiting list. And people whether they don't agree die, they don't agree verse come out.
Well, in the end, never give up on something you really want. I know it's difficult sometimes to wait, but it can be more difficult to regret in the end if you don't put in the work and put in the belief that you're going to achieve it. So that's a wrap on the show today. I mean, it's been wonderful. Continue to drop those comments, continue to like, continue to share, and enjoy the rest. It's the final week of October. Enjoy, party, have fun. Most importantly, stay safe.
Next time we're here, our producer would have been married though.
Congratulations to our producer. I mean, I will get there in the very end. So, I mean, it's a huge step for anyone, getting a partner. And
when are you getting married?
Soon. That's all I was good.
Bye-bye.